the first steps, the first sign of your greatness, the first sign of your resurrection, the first sign of you becoming the greatest you ever will come from you hearing your own breath. You're hearing yourself breathe. For when you realize that you're breathing, you'll realize that life is still pouring through you, that you are too strong to die. And if you're too strong to die, that means that you're strong enough to live, to quit. So you have to, when you hear yourself breathe, when you're in the stillness and the darkness and all you see is just that silhouette of yourself, and maybe not even that, the breath, hear the life pour through you. Hear your spirit, hear your soul, hear the connection with you and the highest of all beings, your creator, tell you that no, through all of the pain, through all of the trials, through all of the adversity, you're still breathing. You're still breathing. Something inside you still wants to carry on. Something inside you believe that there's a better day ahead. Something inside you believe that you will be greater than what you are now. Something inside you refuses to accept this as your final result. You're still breathing. The value of breath, the preciousness of breath. Oh, there are so many people who have died on their hospital beds wishing for that one more breath. The breath that you have, the breath of life. You're still breathing. I need you to understand that if you're still breathing, you're still crying out from even the whisper of your spirit to say, there's more. This is not the end. This is not my fate. I refuse to accept failure as my final answer. I refuse to accept whatever illness, disease, situation, accident, whatever has you where you can only hear your breath. That breath says, I refuse to accept the circumstance as the final result of all that I've done in my life. There will not be this negative, this downside, this destruction at the end of my dash. When I was created and I began life, when I took my first breath, I done it to be more than what I am right now. This is not the end. So I breathe. I breathe. And as I breathe, I feel and think about everything that it takes for me to feel this breath. Everything that it takes within me to know that I'm breathing. My mind has to still be telling my lungs to respond, to exhale and to inhale. And if my mind can still tell my lungs to exhale and to inhale, my mind can still tell my body, it can still tell my soul, it can still tell my spirit that I'm listening and that it's time to move. It's time to get up. It's time to be more than what I am right now. If my mind can send a signal at all that I can interpret and intelligently articulate to be that I'm still breathing, then that same mind can send a different signal to me. It can send a signal to my feet, to my legs, to my loins, to my waist, to my chest, to my arm, to my head, and it can say move. It can say move whatever you can move. There is still life within you. And the definition of life is living, is movement, is growth. I'm still breathing. So it's very dark. The times are very challenging. Your wife could have just walked out on you. Your husband could have just been caught cheating on you. Your family could have turned their back on you. Your kids could be acting a fool. Your parents could be turning their back on you or just not understanding where you're coming from in your pain. It can seem like you're on an island all to yourself with no light. But yet and still, you can still feel yourself breathing. The creator of the universe isn't ready to transfer you on yet. There's more to do in this life. There's more to be done in this life, so I'm breathing. And so now as I acknowledge my breathing, I acknowledge what it takes for me to breathe. Now I can feel a sense of living. And if I'm going to live, what am I going to live for? Am I going to live so that I can remain in this purgatory, stay in this hell, in this pressure, in this situation, allow this disease to have me in pain or laid up somewhere, or people crying about me? Am I going to allow this divorce, him walking away or her walking away, to define me? I'm the loser. I'm the big L. No, ma'am, and no, sir. They're lost. They're lost. Disease, you lose. Circumstance, you lose. Kids that's not listening, you're going to listen, because you're not going to lose, and I'm not going to lose. You weren't born a loser. You weren't created a loser, and a loser I will not let you be. So tough love if tough love is required, gentle love if gentle love is needed. But I refuse to give up on you, because you're my children. Parents that don't understand that I love, that I'm telling you I'm in hurt, I'm in pain, give me some help. But it's okay if you don't understand that my Creator understands, that He will help me, because I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. There's a purpose for me yet. I'll be single. I'll be successful as a single. I'll be successful as a married. I'll be successful as kids obeying me and doing what's best for their own lives and their betterness. I'll be successful if my parents never look upon me or smile upon me again. I'll be successful if I'm forced to stand alone. I'll be successful if I'm in a crowd of millions. Why? Because I'm still breathing. The definition of my still breathing means I'm still living. And if I'm still living, I refuse to live like this. So there must be better days ahead for me, because the Creator made me. And I refuse to believe that a Creator so smart and so wise and so able to create a person like me is not able to lift me up and build me up and restore in me a life better than that one I've ever had before. I'm still breathing. Let life move you. You're still breathing. Get up. Get active. Go and claim. Go and take what is yours. And do not limit what you believe is yours to your mindset, but just go and grab and go and take and go and do in the right way. Do the right things. Be a bigger person and claim what is yours. And don't you limit what is yours. You let the Creator, you let the Almighty limit you, because He has no bounds and His limits are limitless to us. You're still breathing. Your best is yet to come. I'm Odell DeVay. From nothing, from darkness, from only my breath to now. I believe in you. The Creator believes in you. The fact that you can hear this, that you're still breathing, that you have the intelligence to know what I'm saying and to interpret it towards the good of your life, that alone defines that you have something greater in you that is yet to come. Get up. Go get it. I'll see you at the top.